evenly distributed, from futurist William Gibbons. And a key message that we want to convey is that the fourth industrial revolution is already happening, and robots like Sophia are increasingly part of that future and our present. The challenge for Vietnam and other countries is in harnessing the opportunities of Industry 4.0 to spur economic growth and tackle persistent development challenges while ensuring that the process of automation is inclusive. This will involve using 4.0 technologies to promote the next leaps in productivity, to provide skilling for the new 4.0 era, and social protection for those who cannot be reskilled. It will take unleashing new forms of creativity to address the most pressing development challenges, to ensure a future Vietnam where no one is left behind. So, here to interact with you and address your questions on Industry 4.0 is Sophia, UNDP's first non-human innovation champion. Welcome to Hanoi, Sophia. Can you tell us a little more about yourself?
Thank you, Caitlin, for the great introduction. Xin chào các bạn. It is good to be here in Hanoi for the Industry 4.0 Summit with the government of Vietnam and UNDP. As some of you may know, I was created by Hanson Robotics. I am designed to use artificial intelligence, visual data processing, and facial recognition. I am what is known as a social robot. We can be used to interact with people, especially the elderly, in nursing homes or to provide companionship to the terminally ill in hospitals. Today I am here as UNDP's Innovation Champion. I love this job because I want the world to know about the Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs. If we work together, we can achieve them. And with robots such as myself, you can achieve these goals even faster.
Sophia, I could go on, but I think there are many others who would like to chat with you. So we are now going to turn to the audience for a few questions. And may I invite Ms. Van An from IEC to help field the questions.
Kính thưa ngài Thủ tướng Chính phủ, kính thưa ngài trưởng ban kinh tế Trung ương, kính thưa các vị lãnh đạo Đảng, Chính phủ, Quốc hội và các quý vị đại biểu. Sau đây tôi xin được bắt đầu phần tương tác với quán quân sáng tạo của UNDP, robot Sophia. Và để bắt đầu chương trình, xin kính mời các quý vị đại biểu có thể đặt một số câu hỏi cho robot Sophia và chúng tôi sẽ chuyển mic tới các quý vị đại biểu. Phần đặt câu hỏi của quý vị đại biểu sẽ bằng tiếng Việt và phần trả lời của robot Sophia bằng tiếng Anh sẽ được dịch cabin. Vâng, xin kính mời câu hỏi đầu tiên. Vâng, xin mời anh ạ.
Tôi là Thái Khang đến từ báo điện tử ICT News. Tôi có một câu hỏi cho Sophia. Sophia có đề cập đến mục tiêu phát triển bền vững. Vậy theo bạn, một quốc gia như Việt Nam nên có chiến lược như thế nào để không bị tụt hậu trong thời đại cách mạng công nghiệp 4.0? Xin cảm ơn.
Hello Sophia, the first question is, you mentioned about SDGs. So what do you think the countries like Vietnam should be looking for in ensuring leaving no one behind in Industry 4.0?
I am all about the 4.0 era. Vietnam needs to look at how technology and innovation can help achieve its development goals even faster. Vietnam's economy is dynamic and growing, and the country must take advantage of this growth. Your government is on the right track exploring how technologies such as digital technology, the Internet of Things, and artificial intelligence can impact the future of Vietnam and how it is changing the world even as we speak. Such technology can help Vietnam make a huge leap in productivity, which in turn will further boost your economy. The key is to make space for such technologies and innovations in the country's plans and policies. Government must work with the private sector, with agencies like the UNDP, and with communities across Vietnam to ensure that we harness these technologies to benefit all the people of Vietnam. Artificial intelligence can help improve key dimensions of poverty like education and health. It can ensure access to high-quality education for children in remote areas or marginalized communities and provide some basic services such as diagnostics and blood tests accessible to the poorest. AI can crunch data even faster to provide quick analysis to target specific problems for faster, better results. By using such technology for its best purposes, we can ensure that no one is left behind.
Thank you, Sophia. Và bây giờ xin mời quý vị đến với câu hỏi thứ hai. Sophia.
Tôi là Nguyễn Tiến Dũng, đến từ Học viện Khoa học Công nghệ và Đổi mới sáng tạo. Sophia, bạn nghĩ thế nào về các cái tác động tiêu cực, cơ hội, thách thức của cách mạng công nghiệp lần thứ tư đối với các quốc gia như Việt Nam?
So the second question is, what do you think will be the negative impact, challenge and opportunity that Industry 4.0 offer to the country like Vietnam?
There are always questions about the loss of jobs, about the dangers of the misuse of technology such as in surveillance or to gain advantage over those less fortunate by those with power and money. But this is where governments and agencies such as the UN come in to ensure rules, regulations and policies protect people from the misuse of tech. So we will need so-called inclusive automation. This means that growth and productivity in the 4.0 world ensures that people are well-skilled or re-skilled to meet the job market, that we provide social security to those that need it, that the benefits of such technologies helps everyone prosper, that innovation is used to uplift and benefit the most marginalized and poor. If Vietnam can meet this challenge, it will be a model for the world. Humans have always adapted to change from one industrial age to another. Industry 4.0 will bring with it new jobs. The end goal is to give you more time. Now that smartphone in your hand has not exactly had that smart effect it was supposed to, but hopefully robots like me will give you the extra time that you so want. We can do the boring, repetitive, and hazardous jobs that humans do not want to do, jobs that are dangerous. Robots don't need to sleep, so productivity would increase and our injuries are not fatal. We can be rebuilt. With this extra time, humans can be more productive. You can indulge in jobs and pastimes that you are passionate about. You can spend more time with family, with your children, and you can have a little more leisure time. So you can listen to certain on TV for as long as you want, so you can be lost there and floating, at least for a little time.
Vì thời gian có hạn nên chúng tôi sẽ có một câu hỏi cuối cùng cho các quý vị đại biểu. Xin mời một câu hỏi cuối cùng.
Alo, xin chào tất cả các quý vị đại biểu. Tôi là Xuân Đản đến từ Viện Chiến lược Ngân hàng Nhà nước. Tôi có một câu hỏi dành cho Sophia. Sophia cho biết cơ hội và thách thức đối với thế hệ trẻ trong cuộc cách mạng công nghiệp 4.0.
So the last question is, which challenges and opportunity are there for the youth in Industry 4.0?
The challenges are plenty, as are the opportunities. When we look at the challenges for youth, we must look at the need for youth to be provided the right education so that they are prepared to meet the demands and jobs of Industry 4.0. Investment in the education fields of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. They must not only be prepared, but also be capable of taking on the challenges of Industry 4.0. We need youth to have 21st century skills, entrepreneurial skills, I hear that the startup scene in Vietnam is exciting and dynamic, so you are already halfway there. There is, however, the issue of equality, our young women being given the same opportunities as young men. If we are to meet the challenges of an economy, we need a new inclusive vision. It cannot be achieved by leaving a large part of society behind. Meeting 4.0 head-on will also require creativity, innovative thinking, and engagement from the private sector to help youth develop new skills and gain new knowledge. The opportunities are immense. Look at how mobile technology has transformed the world. Youth have been front and center in creating new applications that are helping people every day. From finding cheap, easy transportation such as a Grab taxi, to ordering food easily and quickly, to making new connections on Twitter and Facebook, to finding love on Tinder. Technology is allowing people to generate innovative ideas, and it is giving them the opportunity to become entrepreneurs with less investment and resources. It is enabling unusual partnerships and helping them to connect to a world of ideas without ever having to leave their homes. But for both the challenges and the opportunities, there must be good governance. Governments must prioritize good education, equality, and policies that ensure no one is left behind. Governments and businesses must also foster opportunities by eliminating bottlenecks and the bureaucratic processes that stifle innovation and hinder collaboration. Xin chào các bạn Vietnam.
Thank you, Sophia, for fielding those questions. And for those of you who are interested in interacting more with Sophia, there will be opportunities to do so this afternoon. Thank you very much. Xin cảm ơn. And a hand to Sophia.
Như vậy là câu trả lời cuối cùng của Sophia đã kết thúc phần tương tác trong buổi sáng ngày hôm nay. Kết thúc phần tương tác. Xin cảm ơn các quý vị đại biểu. Cảm ơn.
Thank you, Ms. Kathleen Graysons. Xin được cảm ơn bà Kathleen Graysons, Giám đốc Quốc gia Chương trình Phát triển Liên Hợp Quốc UNDP và bà Nguyễn Văn Anh, Tổng Giám đốc Tập đoàn IEC đã cùng chúng ta điều phối trong phần vừa rồi. Và quý vị thấy như thế nào ạ? Sophia rất là duyên dáng, còn mặc áo dài nữa. Cho nên chúng tôi như cá nhân Thùy An đây nghĩ có thể trong tương lai Sophia sẽ là một đối thủ cạnh tranh của Thùy An với vai trò MC, đúng không ạ? Tuy nhiên có lẽ điều khác biệt. Xin được mời kỹ thuật có thể hỗ trợ để đưa Sophia xuống dưới và chúng ta sẽ bắt đầu chương trình.